In this video, we are going to be covering adding fractions with unlike denominators. Now, this takes a few steps to solve these, so it might be confusing at first, but you will get better with practice. So in this video, we're going to do 4 together, and then we'll follow it up with a mastery check where you will try some on your own. Again, these take practice, so if you don't get it by the end of number 1, that's okay. That's why we're doing 4, so we can do 4 examples, 4 practice problems in order to get it down before you try the mastery check. So let's start with number 1 here, and we have 1/2 plus 2/6. And the first thing you should do when you see an addition or subtraction fraction problem is check to see if they have common denominators. If they do, you can add or subtract. Well, we have a 2 and we have a 6. Obviously, those aren't the same thing, so we cannot add yet. So we need to find a common denominator. That's our first step, and I'll put a CD here. We need to find a common denominator, and how we do that is we find the least common multiple between the two denominators. If you don't know what a least common multiple is, I did do an instructional video on that. You can check that out after this video or right now, and then come back to this video. But all you do for least common multiple, I'll come to the side, I'll actually do this right under here. We have a 2 and we have a 6. So we need to list these, the multiples, and see where they meet first. The common multiple. 6, 12. You probably noticed a match here. This 6 is going to be our common denominator. So I'm going to write this 6 under our original problem. Now step 2, we need to rename with equivalent fractions, both those fractions with a denominator of 6 now. So we need to rename. And how we do that is we take this 1/2 and we need it to equal a fraction that has a denominator of 6. So we use our equivalent fraction rule. Whatever we do to the bottom, we need to do to the top, or whatever we do to the top, we need to do to the bottom. 2 times 3 gives us 6, so we need to do that to the top in order to rename this with an equivalent fraction. 1 times 3 is 3. 3/6. 1/2 is equal to 3/6. That makes sense. So I write my 3/6 in there. Now my second fraction already has a denominator of 6, so we do not need to rename. You leave it. So you drop this 2 down. And then step 3, you add. Add the numerators. 3 plus